Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I've got an order to fill today and I'm using a different resin because it is food grade. So Bondcrafter told me that their resin is food grade and we can use it. So since you know I'm a Let's Resin lover, you know that's my thing, and I know their products inside and out. The problem is they don't have a food grade resin yet. So I had to find one, and Bondcrafter is it, and I've got you a discount code. So if you want it or their products, use my discount code. It's on the screen. It's also in the description box. So we're going to do this tray for Chandra, and she wanted food grade, and she says, let's do colors that you don't normally do, which is red, orange, and yellow. I'm like, perfect. And she wants them dripped in like I have done before. I think I'm going to drip in a lot more color than I did before, though. I don't want it spotty. She didn't say. She kind of gave me free reign over this. She wants Don to pour her a dragon in Don's choice of colors. 3 colors, his choice. He pours eye bling. What is this out for? Because these are the eyes I have been sent. He's not home yet. He's going to be home in 10 minutes. He hasn't picked his colors, but what I'm thinking we should do, or he should do, is choose the eyes that he likes and match the colors to the eyes. So I think we might do that. But before we get started, I got some happy mail in. And Shannon was thinking of me. She says, when I was looking for the E6000 jewelry and bead, I saw this and remembered the tip was awesome. I thought it was better. She sent me B7000 Gravity Magic Rubber. Waterproof, flexible, stimulate the taste free, a hint of scent. I don't know what stimulate the taste free means. Paintable, anti-vibration. Not sure what this is for, but I think she's saying it's for like rhinestones and things. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I'll give it a try. I love my liquid fusion for my rhinestones. I think this is what she wanted this in place of, or it might be better, so I don't know. I'm going to have to give it a try. I might actually have some of this tiny little bottles that have come with something. Clear glue for flexible and permanent bond. We shall try. I need to get a little needle tip thing. She also sent me, I love these UV DTFs, so I thought I'd share. Look at these. I love UV DTF stickers, you guys. They are so awesome. They're such good quality. Vibrant colors, easy to use. Let's see what we got here. Okay, these are scriptures. Let your light shine before others. She is far more precious than jewels. With his love, he will calm all your fears. Every good and perfect gift is from above. Love that one. God is our refuge and strength. Don't be afraid, just believe. He is strong. Having hope will give you courage. Love anchors the soul. Let all that you do be done with love. Let your light shine. Fight the good fight of faith. Choose joy. I love these. Pray continually. With God, all things are possible. With his love, he will calm all your fears. Having hope will give you courage. Faith, it does not make things easy, it makes them possible. Forgive one another just as God forgave you. Let all that you do be done in love. These are awesome, and every single one of them is different. Thank you so much, Shannon. I love them. I also got a package in for Barbara. She's always finding me strange things to make, but she wants this made for her first. So I said, okay, let's see what we got. I needed to see the mold to see what she was talking about. Do you know what this is? Have you guys ever made these? These are those fans. So it looks like this is going to need to be poured a couple of times. These are maybe the ends. I don't know. I need to see the picture, Barbara. Let's see. This also came with it. These are the pieces to put them together. So I wonder if we can buy more parts because there's only enough to do, I think, 2 of them. And then here's the bag to put them in. There's something in the bag. Strong and stretchy. Oh, this is, oh my gosh, this is gonna take like some ingenuity. Oh, here's some more parts to get it put together. Oh my goodness, what a challenge. I don't mind pouring it, but I don't know how to put this together. Well, I guess that's what Don's for, right? He could put it together for me. I do need to see the picture because I do not know. It's got to be more than 3 little parts that fan out. Oh goodness, Barbara, you're always challenging me. All right, well, I gotta think about that one. I'm gonna look this up. Until then, let's wait for Don to get home, or I could start mixing this while we wait. I just don't want to get these eyeballs all messed up waiting for him. So this one, I always mix up about 22 ounces. That'll fit in here, and that's for this piece and this piece. So maybe I'll just start without him, and when he gets home he can start choosing his colors. What do you think about that plan? I think it's pretty good.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright, rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Dipped in gold with a stroke of flare, diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems, they're my magic spell, turning the ordinary into something to tell.
Okay, got 22 ounces, debubbled really nicely. Happy with that. Let's start with this piece to make sure that I get it done and moved out of the way. So I'm going to just drip it in like she wanted, and I'm not gonna like put them randomly. I'm going to kind of keep them separated like a sunset. Know what I mean? Because I don't want them mixing together. The red might stain the mold, but that's okay. This one barely takes anything. And this piece you have to have perfectly trimmed in order for it to fit in there inside the hole here. So let's just let that work for a moment. See what it's gonna do. I'm not gonna spray it or anything. I do want to kind of go around this edge because these little diamond points are the spots where you're gonna end up getting bubbles. Probably would never notice them, but that's where they're at. I'll use my little lighter. Somebody asked, because I kept calling this a flamethrower, if there was a little, yeah, there's nowhere to tell the flame how big. It's just naturally that big. So yeah, I did want to check, because somebody was asking that question if it was adjustable flame, and it's not. It's just a cheap Dollar Tree lighter. That's it. That looks kind of cool. I think I'm gonna leave that like that. All right, I'm just gonna move that out into the corner. I've still got all these eyes out. I heard my dogs barking a second ago before I turned the camera on, so I'm thinking he must be home or outside. So if you hear him barking, that means Daddy's home. Let's get this over here. Can you see? I do spray this one because of all these facets. And I love no bubbles in my customers' pieces. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to quickly drip alcohol inks all over this. I might add some after. I'm just squirting actually. But we're going to see how it goes. And then red over here. I want a lot of color for her. And let's pour it and see if we need to add anything. So I'm gonna kind of pour it like side to side, so I'm not like combining the colors, if you know what I mean. I'll just do, and you gotta pour quickly when you do it this way because you don't want your alcohol inks to start drying in your mold. I have had that happen before. When I first started doing this, like a couple years ago, I tried these and it was either my alcohol inks or I was too slow because the inks ended up drying in the mold before I poured the thing, and then I had all these little crunchy bits of alcohol inks stuck to my mold. This might be pretty cool. It's a big piece to give me free reign. I'm so glad you're trusting me, Chandra. This is pretty cool. I love the sunset colors. I do. I don't do them enough, but I think I want to add more yellow. Okay, so everything's wet. I do want to kind of squish because bubbles get caught in all those facets, but I don't want to mess up what the color's doing either. I'm going to pour in some more yellow over here. Yellow always goes away for whatever reason. It's so light. And then fill it up, pop some bubbles, and pick some eyes out for that little dragon. I hope we get the eyes right. I didn't get the eyes right the last 2 times, so this may be a bust. I might end up having to do it again, not sure. I got just a little bit left. Let me see, let me pop the bubbles, see where we stand. So she can now use this. We can now, if you guys order these now, you can use them for food. Like I said, this is food grade resin. He's home.
I'm home.
I knew I heard the dogs barking.
Are they barking? They're still laying over there sleeping.
Well, they were barking a minute ago. So I decided to start without you. And here's all the eyes. I said you're going to choose a couple eyes. We have to UV resin the eyes in. You've never done that before either. And then we'll probably base the
colors
off the eyes. If you want, she said you get to choose the color. That or you choose the colors and then choose the eyes to go with it. It's up to you.
And who's this for? Her son?
Chandra. No, this is for Chandra. So this is Don's second order.
Hey, I'm moving up in the world.
You're moving up in the world. Somebody's trusting you enough to do whatever you want.
I like this one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
We'll find the other one to match. Oh, that was on fire. Probably because I dripped alcohol ink and put fire to it. Stupid.
The eyes have to match? You can't have 2 different eyes?
Yes, the eyes have to at least match. The eyes have to match.
What if I don't see a...
It's there. I'll help you find it in a minute.
How are all you awesome people doing out there?
Well, this took almost every bit of that 22. I'll put that into something else. So, let's see what Mr. Glitz picked over here. What you got?
Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. Look at them eyeballs.
Blue,
and
purple, and white.
Yeah.
Now we need to...
Ooh la la, baby. I picked the eyeballs. It looks good to me.
I don't recommend 3 mica powders because of what happened in that little unicorn. They blend together. So we need to do at least 1 or 2 pigment pastes or all 3 pigment pastes.
I'm thinking...
So we got to find colors to go with those.
Yeah, we're going to have to find some colors to go with these.
Let's see. Let me, I'm not going to spray this with alcohol. I'm going to keep torching it. Maybe I'll use my little...
Here, you torch it.
No.
Got a little spritz of alcohol.
No! I already gave him a fire today.
You take all the fun out of it. Jeez.
That'll be pretty. This will be pretty.
Hey, what's that? It looks like gold.
It's red alcohol ink that got dripped. Ta-da!
So much for my fortune.
It's not gold. Your fortune. Okay. That is good. Let me do something with that. BRB. Before I mix up resin, I totally forgot. Here's the eyes he picked.
Those are eyes I picked.
We chose the Eye Candy Shinkai Blue.
Can you see the eyes I picked?
I see. This is Rose Red, and this comes in a beautiful set of 48. I'll link below. So that came out really pretty. In fact, we tested it in the extra resin.
How you like that?
So that's
Shade
a pretty
I
good.
picked.
Yes, he picked. And then white, of course, ocean white. So I'm thinking marbling will work the best with a couple pigments and then the mica.
Yeah.
Let's hope I get this right this time. I'm not good at this, you guys. I'm just not good at it.
Can you flip this
Nope.
inside
It'll
out?
pop right out.
They do?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to do that?
So, yeah,
What if-
I know. That's the problem. So the first time I did it, I didn't put enough UV resin in. And it leaked behind the eyes. The second time I did it, I didn't get the eyes perfectly straight or they moved. So I'm gonna do this the best that I can because I don't want to pour this 16 times.
Don't mess up my little dragon.
I know, see, I think it's too high. It's so hard to do in there.
Well, can't you look from underneath?
No, you can't see through it.
Wait, let me see. Raise it up. Let's
Hang
see.
on.
I think you can.
I don't think you can. Here. You can't tell if it's in the socket or not. If you're gonna tip it like that, it's gonna like move. So I kind of know my mistakes from the last time. And I'm really hoping I don't make them again. So I'm just gonna UV light in here, and then while we're mixing the resin, I'm gonna put it in my dual light. It's just stronger than this little pencil light.
Yeah, because we like strong.
But when you pour this resin in, because he's never done it with eyes yet, you got to be really gentle with the resin going in. Because sometimes I've seen people, because I don't use eyes a lot, but other people do use eyes a lot, and they'll demote and their eye will be like on top of the head, like sticking out there. It's like, this is tricky. And I have several more dragons that I have to do for orders. I'm so afraid to do these because
So my question is, when you put that in, did you put the red up or the blue up? Do you even know?
I have no idea. I don't know. I didn't even pay attention because it was a round eye.
Let me grab my flashlight. Maybe we'll
I don't know. We're gonna have to hold on a second. Let me check. So I see that I put too much UV resin in the eye and it came out. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't mess up. Can I use this? Otherwise we'll be choosing new eyes.
But I like those
I know.
eyes.
We're gonna try to clean this off because the resin came out above it and you would have seen that little puddle, which I know because of past experience.
Is this like a lightsaber?
Let me try to get this off the eye real quick. I don't know if it'll work. Oh man, did I ruin this eye? Oh, I got it. Okay. Woo!
You're so lucky, girl.
So let's give me a pen and I'll mark the top. I'll mark the pink side on both of them. All right, so let's mark the pink. Up here is the pink. And then up here is the pink. So whichever way they go, they go. Let me just make sure I got it all out, which I did not. See, this is why I'm nervous. I don't want to ruin this thing.
These would look good on your Christmas trees.
Those are yesterday's extras.
I know, but would they look good? I think they look good on a Christmas
They're pretty.
tree.
That was my brand new glitter unicorn taffy.
There's something seriously wrong with me.
I know, he's liking
Besides-
pink all of a sudden.
Dry mouth, I'm like looking to build molds.
Give me that large bottle of UV resin instead.
Where?
To the right, right there. Yep.
I think I need a good doctor.
All right, so let's try this again. So you don't want too much in there because if it spills out the edges,
Make sure you watch your...
that's a problem. Ah! It's upside down. Guys, this is hard. hard. Whatever way this goes in is just the way I'm going to do the other one. I'm not going to try to do it any particular way. So the pink is up. I think I got it. I just happened to see that little puddle coming out the top, and I know that it was visible on one of my other ones that I did on the finished product. So I'll just finish doing this. You don't need to wait 10 minutes while I'm doing this, so we'll come back as soon as the eyes are ready and the resin's ready.
Mixing up resin.
All right, it's
carrying a load. Go ahead, sorry.
He's got it mixed. It's kind of equally mixed, I hope. So just go ahead and mix your color. I have this upside down waiting for you.
Mixing my color and stirring in the cup. Picking it on up. Pour it on up. Maybe a little bit more.
You always do that. You don't need that much. That's more of a chance of
what?
Dropping the more you put in. Ooh, we got thunder going on outside.
Thunder and lightning. Gonna take 2 steps.
It doesn't matter what I say. He's got a song for it. You'll probably hear my dog's like feet coming in my room. They hate storms. So any second now, you're gonna hear the tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap. Look at that pretty color.
It's gorgeous.
That's sick. I definitely got to go to the hospital. I don't know what you broke me.
You do that. I'm gonna continue stirring these.
You broke me.
I didn't make you start picking pink all the time.
That much or more?
Oh, that's plenty. Pigments, you don't need much.
All you men out there, please understand.
Is it midlife crisis?
If this is midlife crisis, I'm in trouble. I'm supposed to be like buying a boat or something.
We've already done that.
A Corvette.
We don't need that.
But mixing resin for midlife crisis?
No, pink. I'm talking about pink.
Resin?
Lots of men mix resin. Here, I'll do that. You start working on the white.
Look at this teamwork going.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You go, girl. How much?
Just a little bit, not too much.
It disappeared. Look at that.
That's the problem with white. We got to mix it really, really good. Okay.
It looks funny down there.
We will pop this through the vacuum chamber and start pouring.
I'm back.
Where'd you go?
To the New York groove. All right, let me spritz this baby. I'm becoming a...
Okay.
Oh, I didn't spritz down there.
It's good. It'll go. We don't...
Let's see.
This is almost red, white, and blue, you guys. If you noticed.
But it's not my fault.
Actually, she said even if it did end up being red, white, and blue, she wouldn't have a problem with that.
That's good.
Bigger blocks of color because they're going to combine.
Bigger blocks?
I think. But if you pour them into each other, pour them down the sides.
So if she likes this, I did it.
If you pour them inside the middle, you're not going to see any color at all.
If she doesn't like this, you did it. Okay?
Well, I'm blinging it out for her. You're pouring. That's what she wanted.
Blinging?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't let a little dragon go unblinged.
Yeah, you can.
No.
I'm thinking you can.
She wanted it blinged, so who am I to say no? I'm just clearly doing what they're asking. It's not that I want to do it.
It's in your DNA.
I'm happy she wants it.
I don't think you could make anything without blinging something.
I hope we see all these colors, Chandra.
I have this recurring nightmare every night that I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be blinged out.
That would be a good idea.
I will harm you.
You heard that, everybody.
Yes.
If I'm harmed, come after him.
Well, I wouldn't hurt you, harm, but just I figure out a non-violent way of harming. Like maybe glue your shoes to the floor or something.
I have more than one pair, you know. Even though I'm not a shoe lover. I'd rather be barefoot my whole life.
You would.
So when we lived in Ohio, we grew up in Ohio, both of us, and left at 20 years old. So I would be walking outside in the middle of winter with snow on the ground, barefoot. Everybody's like, get shoes on your, especially my mom when I was growing up.
Oh, the neighbor Laura used to yell at you all the time.
Get shoes on your feet. I'm like, why? I'm not going very far. So it's a good, I must have been bound and determined to live in Florida where it's warm, so I don't have to have cold feet.
You want to live in Florida? I want to move to land.
Well, there's land in Florida. We're thinking about moving, guys. What do you think? Should we move? Do you want us to come near you?
I want a nice big, like 100 acres.
We want some land.
I want some hunting property.
But I want to be in Florida. Here's your handy dandy spatula.
What do I need that for?
To scrape. You need every bit of that 5 ounces. I can't see through the little guy to know what's going on. I hope those eyes are okay. I hope we see all 3 colors. The tray over here is beautiful. There's not a bubble in sight.
I can make some.
Nothing at all. I'm looking through all those little edges pieces. I don't see any bubbles lodged in anywhere.
This is going to be a masterpiece.
Yeah?
Like all my others.
Oh, all of them are masterpieces?
Yep. Go to eBay and look. Every one of them sold for $500 bucks.
I have to say, all of your pieces have sold.
Hey, talent and skill knows talent and skill.
Sometimes your pieces get sold before they know you made them.
No, everybody knows.
And then they have it in their hand and the video comes on and they're like, oh my gosh, Mr. Glitz made this.
People know.
I think they could tell by the color scheme. That's good. It's gonna, yeah, that's plenty. I gotta clean off that edge, so.
I want to know where my Caribbean girl's from.
Oh, where in the Caribbean? We used to live in the Caribbean.
I know.
So I wonder where you're from. Tell us, Miss Caribbean.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Where in the Caribbean are you from?
We're not shy here.
We lived in the Caribbean for 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice and cleaned. We got to do something with that extra, Mr. Glitz. You know the routine. Oh, I forgot to put paper under him so I could slide him. Loving this Teflon mat. It cleans up so beautiful. Little spritz. Okay, all right. These 2 are done. We need something for the blue. We have half an ounce.
Ooh, let's pour another one of my flour. Oh, you don't have another good flour mold?
Well, they're all fine. I mean, but this one's the best. We could pour a flour. You could pour the flour. I'm going to move this out of the way. Oh,
there you go.
I did it. There's
Hit that note again.
like a piece of glitter in there or something. Imagine that, a piece of glitter in here.
How did glitter get in this
All right,
house?
do it. You know the routine.
Did you spritz it already?
Yes. I'm going to clean up your mess over here.
Pour a little bit in. And the professional terminology is squish and mush. And wiggle your behind.
If they can only see.
You got to do this while you're...
He's doing that while he's doing that.
You got to squish and mush while you're, you got to dance while you're squishing and mushing.
While he's wiggling his behind. Yeah, if you didn't see Mr. Glitz dancing, it was on an episode probably about a week or so ago.
I was made to do it.
I didn't make you do anything. I just caught you in the act and videotaped it.
You forced me.
I didn't force anything. You're just embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
No, he's not. He didn't care.
We still need a chicken off.
Well, we got to get 1,000 people on the next Amazon Live to do that.
Well, we got to get the Amazon Live right.
I know, we'll get it right this time. I don't have a date yet, guys. I don't know when the next one is. We could do our own live. What do you think? On our channel.
We could do that because people want to know questions.
Yeah, I know. You guys want to see a live? Let us know.
And I'm going to tell the whole world
You're not going to tell the whole world a lot.
how we met.
I could all of a sudden, oh gosh, the live just got cut off. Sorry, guys. Darn.
I'll unplug you.
How you doing over there?
Well, I keep getting a big old air bubble popping up right there.
You're milking that one.
I'm squishing and mushing and pushing.
I just cleaned both,
I'm
of your
squishing.
both of your cups, and you're still messing around with that.
I'm squishing and I'm tushing. Get it?
You want the stick to
To what?
push into the, I just dropped it in my tray. Push it into the petals and make sure there's no bubbles in those tips.
I thought you would do that for me.
Oh, imagine that.
Well, I'm cleaning my stuff up. See that? Look at it.
I was cleaning your stuff up.
I got a little spot there I got to get cleaned up. In here.
I think I got them all.
Oh.
Oops. Is that everything? Is it full? Wait, let me clean around that. Get all that off and see where we're at.
Might be enough to pour a little turtle. You want me to pour a little turtle?
Sure. That's becoming my signature piece to send out.
This is the rare and unfindable blue turtle.
Unfindable.
You'll only find it here on Glitz and Glitter.
All right, guys, I'm going to cut you off for now. I'll probably turn the heat mat on in about an hour to 2 hours.
Be on eBay tomorrow.
No, these are orders.
No, I'm talking about my turtle. $500.
Oh, okay.
It's rare.
Be right back. It is that time, people.
It is that time.
Want to start with the extras?
Hi, guys. Yeah.
I got a whole sheet when I thought I was completely out of resin. Is it good?
Oh, no, I'm missing a piece.
Well, I didn't have enough resin to fill it up.
No.
So, here's the butterflies. My next cup is almost full.
Ooh, look at the pretty flower I made. You like it?
Who made that?
I made that.
Are you sure you made that one?
Yeah, that's my color.
Oh, I thought I poured that one.
No, you didn't pour that color.
I'm pretty sure I poured it.
You didn't pour it. I poured it.
You poured the second one.
You stop trying to take credit for my pour, Missy.
Ooh, turtles. Nobody's ever seen these before.
What?
The turtles.
Yeah.
How are they?
Oh, that one's got a bubble. Look.
Aw, man.
What the heck?
It's on the bottom. Now, let me inspect. Any bubbles on the edges? Nope. We got some scuff marks. All right. You want to go first? I'm so worried about those eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm so worried about those eyes.
Move over.
Excuse you.
There's no excuse for me.
Oh man, I'm so worried about those eyes. Do you see marbling?
It's gonna look good.
If the eyes are good.
Where's the eyes at? This is like the hardest part of everything is unmolding this stuff.
Don't get your fingers all up in there. That's a nice shiny mold. Oh my gosh. Well,
Look
it's
at
marbled
that.
good.
Perfect.
Well, that one's not perfect.
Oh, we got a little bitty.
A little bit of seepage underneath there.
He's got an eye booger. The color came out really good, though. I like
Came
that.
out good.
I like it.
I'm gonna have to send her a couple pictures and see what she thinks.
Oh, she's gonna say that is awesome.
Before I bling it out. It's not perfect.
Look, it even got red horns. Isn't that weird how that worked out, huh?
Why is that so close to the camera?
Because I'm letting people see
Not that
it.
close to the camera.
Yeah, people need to see it.
They're gonna see it.
I like it.
I like it, but I'm not happy with the eyes.
I need to keep these colors out because I'm going to do something else with these colors.
What in the world happened? I wonder if I can get that off the glass. I'm gonna mess around with that.
You mess around with it. Here, I'll open this one for you.
Huh. Well, it's better than the last time, put it that way.
Oh.
I need white to see what it looks like. Looks like a starburst. That's pretty. I did a good job.
All right, take that big baby out.
You don't want to do that one?
No.
Why?
Because.
You go like this. And you pull it out.
Pull it out, dude. Get it. Get you some of it.
Ugh. There it comes. Ugh.
Who came up with this stuff?
What? It's just the big mold.
It's still soft.
Okay, barely. Oh, don't shove it in there. I gotta trim probably. That looks oh, and look, the colors line up perfectly.
Don't you have to screw that on?
No, it doesn't screw on. It just sits in. It's actually, it goes right in.
No.
Look at that.
Perfect.
I don't even need to trim that. Sometimes people put handles on them.
I put a little nub right there.
Well, I don't have a little nub.
Yeah, put a little flower, glue a little flower on it, baby.
That takes up the whole thing.
I know, but then
And
look.
it's the wrong color.
Well, I'm saying if you had another color.
That's too big.
All right.
Yes, it is.
That goes on there.
No.
And you can use
I
that.
just put that out. You just pushed it in. What do you think about the alcohol ink drip? You like?
What is you talking to me?
Yeah, well, they're not going to answer.
Oh, I was looking at stuff.
Everything's perfect. No bubbles anywhere. And it's food safe.
It's got big bubbles right there.
That's like a, I don't know why they put that in there. It looks like a Mickey head.
That's supposed to be
Doesn't
there?
it? Yeah, it's part of the mold.
Let me see that over there.
I'm telling you, it's right here.
Wow. Why would they put that in there? Oh, it's
I don't know.
It's a sun.
With a face?
Yep. It's a sunburst.
Oh, and this just happens to be sunset colors. All right, I'm going to bling it up no matter what, because I'll just, if she doesn't want it, then I'll have to do something else with it. I'm not 100% loving it. I do love the color.
The color came out really good. I like that
So
color.
maybe she'll look past the eyes. Eventually I'm going to get this, because I have to do a couple more.
Is that on top of the eye or behind it?
It's on top. I could feel it. So it might not stick to the glass. That's what I'm saying. I might be able to mess around with it. He's messing around with it off camera, which I will do too. So give me a few minutes. Let me figure this out.
I ain't messing around with it, because if I mess it up, I'll be messing my butt right out the front door.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put you in a little fast forward. This is going to take me a while. BRB.
Mr. Glitz molds the dragon's frame with resin swirling like a wild flame, pink, blue, white, in a dazzling spin, a masterpiece about to begin, crafting magic under the light.
Mrs. Glitter hums a quiet tune, her hands busy beneath the glowing moon, a sunset tray in warm embrace for Chandra's smile and her sweet grace, crafting magic under the light, colors dancing oh so bright. Mrs. Glitter adds her shine, bling it out, make it divine.
Glitz smiles as the dragon takes flight. Its resin wings catch the soft starlight.
Mrs. Glitter sets the tray to gleam, a vivid sunset, like a vivid dream, crafting magic under the light. Colors dancing oh so bright. Mrs. Glitter adds her shine.
I am done. Oh my gosh. That took forever because I was not happy with the eyes. So Chandra, I completely understand if you don't want to take this. Completely understand it. And I will be happy to try to redo it. Let me show you what I did with the other stuff. Magnet on this. All I did was take a tiny little file and filed the bubbles down. Now you can't even tell they were there. So that's a magnet on the back of that one. And then I put two little pins, little lapel pins on the back of the two turtles today. And nothing to that. All I did was trim with my deburring tool, so everything is beautiful and good. I do want to say, I went on my AI and I asked the question before I use this. But the question I asked was, what is the difference between B7000 and liquid fusion glue? Because I always have used liquid fusion. I don't even know what this is. I would love to tell you what AI told me. It says B7000. This is industrial strength adhesive, similar to E6000. I don't even know what E6000 is. The bond strength is very strong, flexible once cured. I don't know what flexible once cured means though, but I like the very strong. Drying time, 6 to 8 hours to dry, 24 to 72 hours to full cure. Surface compatibility, excellent on glass, metal, plastic, fabric, and rhinestones. Finishes dries, clear, and remains flexible. Best for rhinestones on slick, non-porous surfaces, phone cases, glass, metal, acrylic. I would say resin falls into that category. It also says the pros are ultra strong and long-lasting bond, ideal for tiny rhinestones because of the fine tip nozzle. It says slightly more water and impact resistant than liquid fusion. The cons are strong chemical smell, which I disagree. I didn't really smell it. And requires good ventilation. Well, I didn't smell it, but I have my air purifier. And then it says liquid fusion, which is the other glue that I use. Water-based polyurethane adhesive. The bond strength is strong, but not industrial grade like the B7000. The drying time was 2 to 4 hours to tacky and 24 hours to full cure. So that one, the other one cures full faster. The surface compatibility says best on porous surfaces, which I never knew, like fabric, wood, and paper. Finishes, dries, clear, and hard. And it was best for craft projects, rhinestones on fabric, canvas, and porous materials. I had no idea. And then it said the pros, non-toxic and low odor. I don't smell anything on neither one of them. Easier cleanup because it's water-based, great for kids and indoor use. The cons are slightly weaker bond on slick and plastic surfaces. Who would have known? And then it says it may not hold up as well to stress or moisture. Verdict, which is stronger? For maximum strength on hard, slick, or flexible surfaces, B7000 wins. For safe, indoor, fabric-friendly crafting, liquid fusion is better. Who would have guessed? Shannon, you are a genius for bringing this into my life. B7000, guys. Let's change over to B7000 for our rhinestones. Okay, now that I got through that, are you ready to see this thing? Oh my gosh, the eyes. The eyes, the eyes, the eyes. This is how she ended up. Do you know what I had to do? And I understand, Chandra, if you don't want this. I dug out all of the eye. I dug out the resin that came over the bottom, including all the UV resin that I put on the inside of the mold. So I dug all that resin off of there. In doing so, I did kind of scratch up right underneath here, and I don't know what to cover it with. It's not like horribly visible, but I know that it's there. And then I went over the eye again with another coat of UV resin to shine them back up, because I'm scraping and scraping and scraping with a knife forever. And I'm like, I'm just going to re-pour it. And then I just kept going on and on and on. And I managed to save the glass. The glass was good. But because I was like digging, I was scratching up here. So the only thing I can come up with was little eyelashes. So I pulled out the eyelashes. Now they don't look horrible. The problem with these eyelashes are they had no adhesive on them. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And these are the only ones that would have went with her. The other ones were way too thick and way too long. So I had to make these ones work. So I had to use UV resin, and I tacked it down along the edge. And because I did that, it made that edge really super shiny. So I'm like, how am I going to hide that shine? So I went over with blue first and didn't like the blue. Then I went over with pink as like an eyeliner. Chandra, I get it. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you don't like it. So she's got pink eyeliner. And then everything else, that was the biggest problems with her. I did pull in, because she turned purple, and more purple than blue. That's what happens when you put blue and pink together. I pulled in purple rhinestones, blue rhinestones, and pink rhinestones on the feet, the wings. The toenails are pink, and these toenails are blue. A pink bow, and then I just went in with pink and blue paint pen for the horns. And then on the back, I painted on her wings with a purple paint pen, and then I went down the scaly thingies on her tail, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if there's names for these things. Blue, pink, purple rhinestones on each one. I love the marbling. Don did a beautiful job. Don did a much better job than I did on this case. So if Chandra doesn't want this, this is probably going to go to eBay for somebody who fell in love with her, and I may have to redo this for you. I'll get her pictures and see what happens. All right, guys, I did not think this one was going to kick my behind, but this one did kick my behind. But it's okay. I learned some lessons. Hopefully I can eventually get the eyes perfect. I don't know if I'll ever do that, you guys. So if you order one, I don't know what to say. I would rather paint the eyes on, but I will do whatever you want to do. B7000, I hope you learned something, because I did. I am going to use this from now on. All right, well, I guess I'm going to get you a few pictures. That's it for today. I got a ton more orders tomorrow, so I'm probably going to have a packed video tomorrow. So make sure you come back and join me so I'm not all by myself. All right, guys, I'll see you then. Have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart.